Once he had gone to England to attend a very important conference. King George of England gave a reception to the participants of the conference at his palace. People received by the king have certain dress up in a certain way. At that time, England was ruled over India. So students, once Gandhiji went to England to attend a very important conference, and we can say a meeting. At that time, King of England was King George. He used to rule over there. So he decided he had kept reception to all those who had participated in the conference at his palace. And the people who were invited by the king have to dress in certain way. That was there was a certain dress code and everyone have to wear it while going to the palace. People of England wanted to know if Gandhiji would change the style of his dress to suit king. Gandhiji made it very clear that he would be dressed in his usual way. Even when visiting King of England, he would wear the dress of the people whom he represents. Gandhiji was not bothered by what style of dress the British approved of, so long as the poor people of his country did not have enough clothes to wear. So all the peoples of England were very curious to know whether Gandhiji would change the style of dress to see King George. Gandhiji had made it very clear he will wear his simple clothes and not changing his way of dressing even while visiting King George. In England, he represented India and he decided to wear the same dress which the Indian people used to wear. Gandhiji was not bothered of what style of dress British people have approved of. Finally, the king had to welcome at his reception this great man dressed in a simple loin cloth and a shawl. But finally, the king had to welcome him. Gandhiji was such a great personality, but he never felt shy of very simple clothes. The king himself was dressed quite extravagantly. Gandhiji was asked whether he had enough clothes on for meeting with the king. He replied that the king had enough clothes on for both of them. The King George had himself dressed extravagantly. Here, extravagantly means very high price or the cost very much. So someone asked Gandhiji whether he had enough clothes to wear, but Gandhiji answered very well. He told that person that king had enough clothes for both of them to wear. Millions of poor people in India felt happy and that Mahatma Gandhi dressed like them. Millions of poor people were very much happy that Mahatma Gandhi dressed like them. Although Mahatma Gandhi did not use any destructive weapon, he had millions of staunch followers. Gandhiji showed all the suppressed people in the world the new path of Satyagraha. He is remembered for his greatness not only in India but in all parts of the world. Gandhiji never used weapon in his life, yet he won the India's independence by the method of non-violence. He had millions of staunch followers. What is the meaning of staunch followers? It means people who were firm and loyal in following him. He showed all the suppressed people new path of Satyagraha. He is remembered for his greatness not only in India but all parts of the world. And for the remarkable work, he is still remembered all over the world. So students, what do you learn from Mahatma Gandhi? We learned that we should always follow the path of truth. We should never lie. We should learn from him the simple way of living. We should give more importance to non-violence as he has proved. As he has proved that through non-violence we can surely win and overcome anything. Fighting is not only the solution. To win, we can win in peaceful way. So I hope you have understood this lesson.